None will join. None will join! There is a lack of motivation that is utterly sickening. Have people been sleepwalking while children go hungry at night? They must be inspired. How do you inspire those whose ears are filled with their own selfishness and cold? Oh, how I have longed to see another friendly, artistic face. It's so good to be with you. You know, I've always admired the balance of intellect and other creative imaginativity found among the artistic community.
The age-old dilemma. What is too intellectual? When is more intellect needed? It's a funny thing we all must ask ourselves. Art is an odd thing. People use intellectual, objective terms to describe something that truly has no definition. People throw terms like technique, intellect, mathematics, and emotion, and spirit into one term that means none of those things. It's very confusing. Art is in the air, in the trees, in our computer chips. Art is, in a sense, perfection overcoming imperfection.
Yes, perfection. Art remains pure in a world full of sickness. I am in need of an artist, you see, and the world is sick, dying, barely clutching on to its life with hardly a breath at all. And I have traveled, long and far, to the edges of every wretched and hurting community. And I have seen and felt its pain. See here.
Art and society. Society and art. These things go hand in hand, one dictating the other. There are those that say that art dictates how society behaves in any certain situation, and others who would say the opposite. Suffice it to say that they depend on each other. Artists need society in order to be inspired, and society needs art to inspire change.
Art and society, society and art. How things have changed. There was once a time when artists inspired to change the world, to comment on humanity. That, however, is no longer the case. Well, the truth is that art no longer relies on society, because art is, in its most basic definition, organization, order. Humanity is an ill-fated roller coaster full of bigotry, love, hate, generosity, and giving. It's really quite stressful to observe. But the consistency in art is unchanging perfection, more so than humanity.
But art is so much more.
Ah, but you see, that's your misconception. Art is nothing more than intention itself. You see, when I play a note and connect it to another, I have created order. An order that is constant and stable. Tell me, what is constant about society?
People.
People have not always been, nor will they always be abundant or even present. So the fact that people are here now at present time is far from constant. And the state of people? Don't even get me started on that. You know as well as I do the stability of society.
Then what do artists comment on? if not society?
About the only thing that is constant. Organization, order.
So art.
There is order to an acoustical situation, is there not? The mathematical laws that dictate how a sound will sound in a given room. Order.
What of Beethoven? Of Tchaikovsky? Composers who wrenched their hearts to their music. What of them?
No doubt the music of Beethoven is different than that of modern day. But I submit to you, is it not tonal organization that makes music? It's the same thing. From Bach to Messiaen to tribes in Africa beating the ground in rhythm in order to rise ants from the earth. It's all a search for order. I don't care to concern myself with society in any way. I choose to focus on things that are constant.
So art has nothing to offer itself. It has nothing to offer anything but itself. You alienate from a society in which you have once so strongly relied. What is the purpose of art if not to communicate to and with society? And the people it represents. What is art? Art is broken. You are broken. The world is sick, dying. And you, art, are dead.